Alright, hey guys, welcome back to Daily Cantonese, episode number 4. And today we're going to be talking about a new scenario, hopefully. One that you probably run into very soon if you ever come to Hong Kong, Macau, or any Cantonese-speaking region. That is, going to the movie theater. So what are some phrases that might be useful when, well, going to the movie theater and watching a movie? So here's like a selection of 7 phrases that you might use I've come up with, and hopefully that'll be useful if you ever want to visit Hong Kong, Macau, and try out your Cantonese. So here goes. So imagine that you're at the movie theater and you're at the counter and the guy behind the counter is like saying next, so you want to buy a ticket. So what would you say? What might you say? Well, you might say something like 唔該，聽日晏晝2點半無間道，2個成人1個小朋友啊。So, hi, I'd like 3 tickets, 2 adult tickets and 1 child ticket for tomorrow's Infernal Affairs at 2:30 in the afternoon. Fairly straightforward. 無間道, by the way, is actually a really old movie, but it's one of the best movies ever produced, I feel, in Hong Kong. And yeah, if you ever have a chance to see it, go get it on DVD or, I don't know, if it's available on Netflix or something like that, then that's something I highly encourage you guys, recommend that you guys watch. So that's number 1. Second of all, so you might want to, so imagine, once again, the person behind the counter is like speaking really fast and you might just want to reiterate. You want to ask, I'm sorry, what was that again? So a common question you might want to ask would be the theater layout. So you might want to ask, sorry, 個熒幕喺邊度呢? So 熒幕 is the screen. So imagine you're kind of looking down at the screen to select your seats, and the person's like saying, here's the screen, and you're not clear about where it is, and so you can ask again. Usually there's indication, but just in case. So the phrase means, excuse me, where did you say the screen was again? Right, fairly simple, right? So moving on. So once you know where the screen is, you want to go and choose your seats. So how do you do that? So you might say something like, very simply, 我想揀返側邊3個位 F11, 12, 13. So I'd like to choose seats F11, F12, and F13, to the side, please. Right, so just for your reference, side is 側邊 and the middle is 中間. And if you want to be more specific, the left side is 左邊 and the right side is 右邊. So, moving on, so you might want to ask about when a movie will start showing. So you might see really cool posters advertising a movie or something. So you might say something like, 唔該，我想問下 Avengers 幾時上映嘅? So I'd like to ask, when will Avengers start showing in theaters, right? If it's not already clear. And usually it just says coming soon, right? So yeah. And you don't see the text in the poster that says when it'll start showing is really small, so it might just be easier to ask a person. Okay, moving on. So imagine that you've actually booked a ticket online, but you're unsure as to how to collect those tickets. In which case, you might say something like, 唔該，我想請問，我之前上網訂咗啲戲飛，應該喺邊度攞呢? So, which means I'd like to ask, where can I collect the tickets that I booked online previously, right? Again, fairly straightforward. Moving on. So once you have bought your tickets and you're kind of like imagine that you're going into the theater, and in Hong Kong there's usually like a snacks counter. I'm fairly certain there's a snacks counter once you enter like anywhere around the world in theaters as well. But you might want to ask about certain things about snacks. In which case, you might ask something like, this is a very random question. 我想問下 Set A 個爆谷可唔可以鹹同埋甜兩溝呢? So I'd like to ask, can I have a mix of savory and sweet popcorn for the popcorn in Set A? There might be like combo meals, that kind of thing. And finally, this is something that you might hear, and hopefully you won't get into the situation unless you have very bad luck. And the person behind the counter selling tickets might say, 小姐唔好意思啊， 你嗰場戲4點半個檔位啱啱 full 晒啦，或者有冇興趣睇星期五嘅早場呢？ So, excuse me, miss. The tickets have just sold out for the movie at the 4:30 time slot. Would you be interested in watching the movie the next day in the morning instead? So, a collection of 7 phrases that you might say or hear when you're at the theater in Hong Kong or Macau. So yeah, hopefully that was useful to you guys as well. And once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And don't forget to hit the bell button after you've hit the subscribe button below this video. Alright, that's about it from me for today, and hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a nice one, guys. Cheers.